Hi guys, it's Miss Jurascheck. Welcome to Literacy Night. I'm so glad that you guys are here joining us. And I'm so happy I get to read to you guys one of my favorite books. It's called How Full is Your Bucket for Kids, written by Tom Rath and Mary Reckmeyer. Felix was putting one of the last blocks on his tower when his little sister came in. "I want you to build with you," she said. Felix scowled. "Go away, you're too little." "I'm big. Stay back. You'll knock it over." "I can be very careful. Go play with your baby toys, Anna." Whack! Oh, she knocked it down. "Grandpa!" Grandpa shook his head. "Felix, you just dipped from your sister's bucket. Like everyone else, Anna has an invisible bucket. When it's empty, she feels bad. But when it's full, she feels great. Didn't you ever notice your own bucket?" Invisible bucket? Sometimes Felix couldn't quite tell when his grandfather was joking. But the next morning, when Felix woke up, there it was, a small gray bucket floating above his head. You see the bucket there? It's right there. When Felix came down to have breakfast, his mom was in a hurry. "I've got a meeting this morning and it's almost time to go. Anna, sit still." It kind of looks like what sometimes I'm going on in the morning in the rush. Felix slipped and choco weeds scattered across the floor. "Felix," yelled his mom, "you should have used the stool to reach that." Felix could feel his bucket tip and big invisible drips spill out. Drip, drip. "Ha ha," Anna laughed as she crunched the cereal with her shoe. Drip. "Get the broom and clean that up before you miss the bus," scolded Mom. With the bus honking, Felix quickly swept up the choco wheats and grabbed the last blueberry muffin. But before you even go or even take the next bite, Buster jumped up and grabbed the muffin from his hand. "Hey, look at Felix's new backpack. My baby brother has one just like it." Drip, drip. "Psst, Felix, psst, psst, psst. Watch out, shrimp." Drip. What's happening to his bucket? It was still morning and Felix's bucket felt almost empty. Why is that? What's happening to make his bucket more empty? As he watched his classmates walk into the room, he secretly hoped they would trip and fall. That's what it feels like when you have an empty bucket. How do you feel during the day when your bucket is feeling empty? Felix slumped into his seat and waited for something else bad to happen. Miss Bucklenickel walked slowly up to his desk and handed him a paper. He could hardly bear to look. "Felix, you wrote a wonderful story. Would you please share it with the class?" Felix grinned and felt a big drop land right in his bucket. Drop, plop, blink, drop. "The Giganosaurus Who Wanted a Pet, by me, Felix." The class grew quiet. They laughed at all the right places and oohed at the scary parts. When Felix finally read the end, everyone clapped. Even Emily, who sat next to him and didn't usually like dinosaurs. How can they not like dinosaurs? Felix felt a whole shower of drops land in his bucket. Maybe the day wouldn't be so bad after all. Drop. Team captains today are Veronica and Felix. Drop, another drop in his bucket. Nice cow. It's a dog. Well, nice colors there, Felix. Look what happened. Another drop. Cool laser ant backpack, Felix. Another drop. Now his buckets, what's happening to it? It's getting full. By afternoon, Felix's bucket was nearly full. At recess, when he looked around, Felix suddenly realized that his grandpa was right. Everyone else had a bucket too. Drop, drop. Let me help you. Drop. Here's your baseball. Catch. Drop. Thanks, dude. Drop. Hi, I'm Felix. First day. Drop. Yes, I'm Amir. The strange thing was that for every drop he helped put in someone else's bucket, he felt another drop in his own bucket. So while filling up somebody else's bucket, he's filling his own bucket up also. So again, to make somebody else feel better, you're making yourself feel better. When Felix bursts in the door after school, he shouted, "You were right, Grandpa. I have a bucket and I understand how it works." Then he saw Anna's torn doll. "Bad dog," he almost scolded. But then he thought, dogs might have invisible buckets too. "Your doll will be okay, Anna," said Felix. "Mom will fix it for her." Wah! Until then, do you know what to help me build the tallest building in the whole world with my blocks? And so they did. From now on, I challenge you to fill someone else's bucket each and every day and see what a difference that you can make in somebody else's life. Now, with my group, you guys, I talked to you earlier about what we're going to do, that we have a special activity that relates to this book. So when you get back into class, you'll see on your desks what we're going to be doing with this. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it and you guys have a great night.